Michael was a young boy who lived in a small village. One day, while playing near a stream, he found a shiny golden spoon buried in the mud. He was excited about his finding and thought this spoon could be worth a lot of money. Instead of keeping it to himself, Michael decided to do the right thing. He took the golden spoon to the village elders, thinking it might belong to someone in the village. The elders praised Michael for his honesty and decision to find out if anyone had lost such a spoon. Despite their efforts, no one claimed the spoon. Seeing his honesty, the elders decided to reward Michael by letting him keep the spoon. Michael was overjoyed, not just because he got to keep the spoon, but also because his honesty was recognized and rewarded by their entire village. From then on, Michael became known as a symbol of honesty and integrity in his village, all because he chose to do the right thing when he found the golden spoon. After receiving the golden spoon as a reward, Michael decided to use it wisely. He didn't sell the spoon for money. Instead, he kept it as a reminder of the value of honesty. As time went on, Michael grew up and often told the story of the golden spoon to the children in the village, teaching them the importance of being honest and doing the right thing. The golden spoon brought not just fame but good fortune to Michael. People from nearby village heard about his story and respected him for his integrity. As an adult, he became a leader in his community, often consulted for advice and help. His reputation for fairness and honesty, symbolized by the golden spoon, led to many opportunities for him, including partnership and leadership roles. One day, a wealthy traveler passing through the village and heard about Michael and his golden spoon was impressed by Michael's character and his influence in the community. The traveler offered him a partnership in a business venture. This venture turned out to be a very successful, further improving Michael's life and allowing him to help his village prosper. Years later, Michael used the wealth he has gained to build a school in the village where he taught children not just academics but also the value of virtues like honesty and integrity. The golden spoon was displayed in a glass case at the school, serving as a perpetual reminder to everyone about the rewards of living a truthful life. Michael's simple act of returning the spoon not only shaped his life but also positively influenced his entire community, teaching everyone that truth and integrity are invaluable assets that can lead to great success and respect. Michael's life continued to be an example to many. The school he built became a center of learning and character building in the village. The golden spoon, prominently displayed, reminded everyone of how virtues Michael stood for. As years passed, Michael's story wasn't just a local tale but spread far and wide, inspiring people beyond his village. His commitment to honesty and integrity became a legendary example in nearby villages. Parents told their children about Michael when teaching them the importance of truthfulness and the reward of clear conscience. Michael eventually grew old, but his legacy was as bright as ever. He decided to pass on the golden spoon to someone who is embodied with the same quality of honesty and integrity that he had lived by. After much consideration, he chose a young girl from the village who has shown these traits from a very young age. Michael personally monitored her, passing on his wisdom and sharing his experiences. The girl, inspired by Michael's teaching and his trust in Michael, continued to uphold and spread the values that the golden spoon symbolized. Michael watched with pride as the next generation embraced his ideas, ensuring that the spirit of the golden spoon lived on after he has gone. Michael's life and the story of the golden spoon became an everlasting lesson in the power of virtue, leaving a lasting impact not only on his village but also in every person who heard this remarkable story. As Michael grew older, the girl he monitored became a young woman. She too began to make her mark on the community, guided by the principle Michael had instilled in her. She used the golden spoon at community gardens, where it served as the physical symbol of their shared values of honesty and integrity, reminded everyone of the benefit this golden spoon brought to their lives. Under her leadership, the village continued to flourish. The school expanded, offering more children the chance to learn not only academic subjects but also the moral lessons that had enriched the life of those before them. She organized events where the village elders, including Michael, shared stories and lessons about life, passing down the wisdom through generations. The golden spoon became a revised artifact, representing much more than a piece of valuable metal. It symbolized the hearts and souls of the community. Each year, the village held a festival celebrating the virtues it stood for, with the spoon playing a central role in the festivities. In times Michael passed away, deeply loved and respected, the golden spoon was laid beside him during his memorial, honoring his legacy before returning the golden spoon to the school display. His life's work, now carried forward by the young woman and those she inspired, continued to resonate throughout the area. Michael's simple, honest heart with a fond golden spoon has blossomed into a legacy of communal trust and prosperity. The village developed and stood as a testament to the lasting impact of living a life guided by integrity and honesty. Years passed, and the young woman whom Michael had monitored became a wise elder herself. She continued to uphold and pass on the values that the golden spoon symbolized. As the village prospered, more people from surrounding areas moved in, attracted by its reputation for fairness and communal spirit. She often gathered the village children around, just as Michael had once done, and told them the story of the golden spoon. She emphasized that the truth, gold wasn't the spoon itself, but the action and character of those who value the honesty above riches. This story is now a treasured legend, imbued a deep sense of ethnicity in each new generation. The school expanded to include teaching about community service and leadership, making a new generations of leaders who carry the same core values. These leaders ventured beyond the village. These leaders ventured beyond the village and bringing back new ideas and practice that enrich the community even further. Eventually, the time came for the woman to choose a successor who could take care of the golden spoon. She looked for someone who demonstrated integrity and selflessness, qualities that had become the pillar of their community. After much observation and consideration, she chose a young man who had always shown kindness and fairness to all. This young man, once a quiet listener of the golden spoon story, was now ready to lead. Under his guidance, the community continued to develop, always reminding the lessons embedded in the story of Michael and the golden spoon. Michael's legacy lived on, not just through the golden spoon, but through the lives he touched. So guys, if you love and enjoy this story, just do well to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel. So see you guys on my next video.